Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 13th episode of the third season of Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan. Now, last episode, all I really remember from that was, I think that everyone was eating meat, had to tie up Sasha. Also, we went on a new expedition, I believe, and got a big send-off, which the Survey Corps is not really used to. That's kind of what I remember from from the last episode. But really, this is the whole second part of the third season, so, a lot happened in the first part. We got to go to some underground crystal place. Eren got all tied up. Historia was supposed to eat him. That didn't quite happen. Uh, Historia's father took an injection, sort of. It was like, he didn't really drink it. It just like went into his mouth and through the wound on his tongue. But anyway, he ingested it somehow and became a big, very, very disturbing Titan. Probably the most disturbing Titan in the whole show. Just kind of crawling. Yeah, it was pretty scary stuff, but we took it down. We put Historia as queen, which makes the world like infinitely better, if I'm being honest. And she even punched Levi, which I think we can all, get behind. Uh, I mean, at the very least, one person could get behind that. The one that suggested it. What else happened? We got to meet, uh, Kenny, I think his name was. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We got to meet him. That was fun, until he died, I guess. But it was still fun. He was still a cool character. I'm glad he was in the show for as long as he was. What else happened last season? Just try to get us all up to date. I think we learned a lot. We got a lot of backstory. We learned about the you know Misaka's family, the Ackermans, their connection to the royal family. That was a big thing. That was a big thing. That's pretty much everything that comes to mind. So let's just get into this and see what we're in for. What's the new stuff we're gonna get. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. It was pretty devastating. See, we're starting on a positive note. Not with that attitude, we can't. And then you became a Titan. Uh, you think you could have phrased that a bit better, narrator? Some lost limbs and got eaten by Titans. I think they'd be pretty excited. That'd be pretty big. One way to find out. Really wish you would stop asking me questions I can't answer. If only. Although we know from the brief flashes we had. Oh, new opening. Okay, let's time this shit up. Just camping on that wall. It's already a lot different than the last opening. That would be a nightmare to dodge. Oh, that's that's an attack right there. uh, Wow. Showing that legendary basement. Are we actually gonna get there? That's been teased for so long. Hajimari no Machi. Oh. Hey, that was a pretty cool opening. Definitely not the catchiest Attack on Titan song, but I thought it was pretty good. The visuals, definitely. I would be so scared to travel at night in a world with Titans. In other words, shut up. Yeah, it's bad luck. Like saying Voldemort's name. What? Oh. Oh, it's nighttime. He's sleepy, sleepy. Calm down. I kind of forgot about that until just now. So I guess it wouldn't be that scary to travel at night. I would still cut the nape to be careful, to be safe. I wouldn't want to just turn my back on it. Well, it didn't move and it was next to a tree. Well, no kidding. That's pretty smart. Yeah, best not to find out. Stay focused. Somebody seems to be a bit shaken. I noticed. The world. Mikasa. Hanji, there's plenty to be afraid of. Well, then just don't blow it. It's not that hard. Doesn't matter if you can, you have to. You're the one with the special coordinatorness to you, so just do it. I know my friends have realized I'm shaking. What do I say? Not very convincing. I'm sure Mikasa will be more than happy to warm you up. Well, I guess it's spreading. It's pretty normal to be afraid of them. Yeah, that was a pretty important moment. All about that book. You gotta make it to that ocean eventually. I mean, they've teased that ocean enough. He does look really excited there. So far hasn't been the most eventful of episode, but we'll see if things change. I hope so. But I feel like things are gonna go wrong at some point. You can see the foot. You mean a footprint, or? Oh yeah, now we see something. Back to our hometown. Not quite what it used to be, but still there. I hear a lot of horses. Yeah, I don't really see a lot of Titans, surprisingly. I guess there's no people around there anymore. Okay, let's get rolling. It's such a big, glorious wall, isn't it? A certain president would be so proud. Yeah, we gotta avoid that, because Reiner might be around here somewhere, his group. Yes, good. That way we don't know which one Eren is. Not like he looks that distinctive anyway. Not like he's one of those protagonists with crazy hair like Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists or anything like that, so it should be pretty easy to hide him. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to be coming back to your hometown in these circumstances. Yeah, almost like the people had a campfire up here on the wall. Yep. But yeah, if he's with the Beast Titan, I mean, those three Titans together, it would take a lot of skilled warriors to take them down. Even with Eren's help in his Titan form. And Mikasa and Levi, even then, it's still a tall order. That is really weird. You know, if Reiner's around here, they're going to see that. So it's a risky play. To signal like that. I hope so, but I have so little faith when it comes to succeeding in this show. If I had ODM gear, I feel free to. And terrified. Okay, I guess we're beginning. Gonna seal up Walmaria. Oh, yeah. Where are they exactly? Something about ore harvested. And he just went to Titan form and he's already getting hard. Wasting no time. Okay. Are we done? Is that it? Well, that's not good. Yeah. You can use hers. It looks so weird, but it's not quite as elegant as a boulder, but I'll take it. So yeah, that means no more Titans can get through the wall, right? After the B side, he just climbs it. So when are Reiner and them gonna make their move? I know, right? I was thinking too. That was oddly easy. Usually things take a bajillion years to get done on this show. Remember how long it took the boulder thing? Yeah, that hole that ruined my life, I just plugged it up. That's a good point, yeah, just we still have the Colossal Titan around. But he did break through the regular door, and they shouldn't be able to just kick through the regular wall, so It should be fine, right? Like, you can't just kick a hole to the wall. Which is still very concerning, oddly enough. Oh. Yeah. Detective Armin over here. And I also detected a scent of s'mores. Huh, coffee? Yes, our Reiner, Berthold, and the Beast Titan. Yeah, the question becomes, what are they doing? What are they planning to do in response to this? Guess we had to assume that. Wherever they were looking through, like, holes, so... Yes, good thinking, Armin. We need to not get attacked without, in a way that we can't prepare for. What? You're putting me on the spot like this? Everyone's staring at me. uh, please stop yelling at me. Well then. Yeah, they're most likely in some building. Onegashimasu. That's how we ended that command. Yeah, Armin's a smart cookie. He's got this. I thought I plugged up the hole. I guess it's a different hole. Sounds pretty ominous. Okay, yeah, so the internet gate does have its own hole. Like, okay. I really don't know what that could be about. What are they waiting for? What exactly are they preparing for? I guess I'll make the move before we plug the inner wall. Calm down, Armin. Well, yeah, we do know Titans are in walls, so... That'd be pretty bad if they got the Titans to come out of the walls, now that I think about it. Now that thought just crossed my mind. If they could get the Titans to come out of the wall and attack, that'd be pretty scary. They might just do that, too. Oh, are we implying that they're hiding in the walls? That'd be scary, too. Just makes sense. Yeah, not the best logic, but... Do you know that he's the smartest person in this group? Do you understand that fact? And this would fit that pattern. Can you argue with that? I didn't think so. Let's do it. Yeah, he has faith in Armin. Okay, I like how Armin suddenly become the leader here, or at least in a leadership position. He's always figuring things out. That's what he does. And is now just kind of waiting nervously for something big to happen, like a hand to just come out of the wall and grab someone. Like banging on a fishbowl, you know, the fish eventually gets angry. Yeah, something's gonna happen. I can just feel it. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured something would happen. Not quite that, but uh, I was expecting like a titan fist to come out, but that's pretty close. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Did I go right through his neck? Uh, Even for a titan, that's gotta sting. Was his eyes rolled into the back of his head? Wow, that must have done some damage. Man, a human would not have survived. Regular human would not have survived that. Not even close. Okay, yeah, things have escalated now. Just kind of laying there, though. Yeah, there's our, oh god, what the heck? Did they just have an aerial bombardment? What was that? Where did you come from? Can he just, like, literally summon titans? Is that what he did? Can he do that? Did he just do that? Well, now we're getting the rock throwing from the opening. This is not good. The proportions on that titan always kind of freak me out a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah, things have definitely gotten serious now. Wow. That wasn't cool, dude. Yeah, one thing we have in common. Okay. That set up for the next episode quite nicely. Even if the first 8 minutes or so were kind of slow. What kind of ED do we have here? Do you have a question, young man? Or do you have to go to the bathroom? Good times. Good times. Is he yelling at Sasha? Of course. Name of love. Interesting. Army really is pretty smart though. I wouldn't have guessed they were in the wall. I was sure they were in like a building or something. Oh god, what was that run about? What was that kind of run? Uh, Thunder Spears. Okay. That was the 13th episode of the third season of Attack on Titan. And this episode, it was pretty much continuing exactly where we left off. We were going on an expedition to Wall Maria to plug up some holes. Not just one hole, but two, I guess. I guess there's two holes, one in the inner wall and one outer wall. So Aaron plugged up one of the walls shockingly quickly, like legit shockingly quickly, to the point where I couldn't believe it just happened. This is such a slow moving, slow paced show. You know, I remember being kind of frustrated about that when I first watched the first season because I was, many years ago, and I was less patient than I am now. So definitely remember that. So just the fact that they got there, everyone was like, "Okay, let's do this." Ching ching, pew, and then when I went out of it, it's like, "Okay, job done. Let's go home." That was pretty shocking. Even though the job's not actually done yet, we had like another hole to take care of, I guess. But still, that was really, really quick. How quickly we got that done. Just really puts the whole boulder carrying bit from way back in the day to shame. But yeah, I mean, he did it pretty well. There was no, I keep biting myself, but I won't transform. There's none of that, none of that. Just he just did it. It was great. Anyway, they were really very confused and nervous because there were like no Titans around, which you would think there would be because this is like the area right in front of the hole. You know, you think there'd be some here, but I guess since there wouldn't really be a lot of people there, maybe the Titans would not hang around a place with no food. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand the migrating habits of Titans. No, not at all. But we didn't know that. Why do I keep wanting to call Reiner Armin for some weird reason. I don't know why. But anyway, Reiner. We knew their group had to be around here somewhere, especially because there was some camping equipment. Equipment may be a strong word, but there was clearly evidence that a camp had gone on here. Like a fire, some hot beverages, having a good old time. And I think we saw a bit of that in the opening as well. But yeah, they knew. The question was where they went. Where did they go? That was the most worrying thing because Berthold, Reiner, and the Beast Titan are all very, very powerful opponents. Each one of them would be like the raid boss, basically. They're all a great threat. And they're all three together. Although I don't think we saw the Colossal Titan, now that I think, but I think we just saw Reiner and the Beast Titan. I don't think we saw the Colossal Titan yet. I could be mistaken on that. A lot happened kind of quickly at the end there. They were just like those transform. There was a Titan transformation lightning strikes all over the place. I first thought there was some sort of attack against the town. It was going to blow up a bunch of buildings, but a couple seconds later, I realized what was happening. Like, no, that's just a whole bunch of Titan transformations, like in a row in a sequence, which included the Beast Titan. So, I wasn't sure exactly how that works. Like, were there like an entire row of regular people that suddenly just turned into Titans? Because we've had these like standard Titans with the Beast Titan before. Like when we first met the Beast Titan, he brought them. Well, anyway, bring them over. I think he actually triggered the people in Connie's home village. So that's kind of what I believe happened there. He climbed the wall, he went into the town, he went zoom 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 whenever he does, and all the peaceful town folk there that probably didn't know they actually were Titans suddenly became Titans. That's what I had thought happened there, but I could be wrong on some details on that. So, what happened here? Did he just have a bunch of people with him that he suddenly transformed into Titans there, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there. If there was just a whole row of people that transformed there, or if he just summoned them from the heavens. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter that much right now. But the point is, there are Titans here. There's the big bad Titans here. Titans throwing rocks, blocking entrances from the horses, and things are gonna get worse quickly. I think. I have a feeling, especially because Aaron already used his hardness once, so I don't know if he can go Titan again right away. And that may have been the reason why they waited as long as they did. You want to wait until Eren exhausted himself by using his Titan ability once, so they would have a better chance, because, it's not the end of the world if they plug up one hole, I guess. Like they said, as long as Reiner and them are still around, they can always make a new hole. They could probably break through that eventually. But, yeah, so I guess it wasn't a big sacrifice for them to make to weaken Eren, to just destroy humanity's last real fighting force. Like, if this force here gets completely wiped out, they all die, including Mikasa. They wouldn't kill Eren, I think they want to take him. But Mikasa, Levi, like all the powerful warriors here and all the less powerful warriors here all just die in this expedition, then humanity's kind of screwed, because I don't think they can scrounge up another force strong enough to really make a difference, if you know what I mean. So this is, as the commander kind of said there, this is the last stand. This is where we resolve things one way or the other. One of us wins, one of us loses in a way. So hopefully humanity wins, I guess. Any other little details I want to get on with this? Well, I didn't really talk about the first 8 minutes or so, but that was basically, everyone kind of talking about how nervous they were about this, and it's understandable because this is a big deal, like I said. So there were a lot of shaking, a lot of pretending not to be scared, a lot of that sort of thing. Everyone wears cloaks, so they couldn't tell which one was Eren, which is a smart move. Definitely a smart move. If you remember back with the whole the female Titan thing, when Annie was looking for Eren, she had to like lift up cloaks and stuff like of army. Like, are you Eren? Nope. Okay, set you back down. Are you Eren? Nope. Okay, I'll set you back down. Are you Eren? So they kind of clearly learned from that and are doing something similar here. Make sure to have those cloaks covering the face so they don't know who Eren is. If they don't know who Eren is, they can't just kill willy-nilly. They have to know who they're attacking. So very, very smart move for sure. And Armin, speaking of smart, Armin just in general very smart, because he was starting to think of stuff with the whole camping stuff and how they were able to, hide as quickly as they did, and how Titans usually surprise them because Titans do unconventional things, and how we got to try to think outside the box to really predict what they're going to do. And luckily, the commander's cool and listened to that, and we checked the wall for weaknesses, just like knock, 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 knock. Huh, this one sounds different. Hey guys, I found something. Boom, and then stabbed. That was pretty messed up. I was pretty sure that at some point that we would just see a Titan fist come out of the wall and punch somebody off. That wasn't exactly what happened there, but it was a similar idea. Somebody discovered what it was and they just attacked real quick. So I more or less got the sentiment of it right, but yeah, it wasn't quite what I thought it was. And okay, yeah, I think it was around here, 11. I think I may have skipped past it. Okay, it was like 11:10, I think, in the video file. Yeah, you could just see what looked like Berthold looking through holes. Yeah, in this shot here at 11:13, you see Berthold looking through holes, but I mean, where is he? Because I don't think we saw Berthold actually when we had the Reiner and Beast Titan reveal, and we didn't see anyone else next to Berthold here. Well, at least not directly, so it is possible Berthold, well, I'm sure Berthold's hiding somewhere different, but is he even hiding in the wall? Is he hiding somewhere completely different? Because, it didn't look like Reiner's spot had a wall, had holes in it. He just had this little fake cover that he moved over to stab him with. And yet, wherever Berthold is, he has these CNI holes like he was in a box, for an animal or something, so he might be not even in the wall, who knows? So I'm kind of curious where he is if that's the case, because I'm pretty sure he hasn't popped up just yet. We just saw Reiner laying on the ground and getting stabbed to the neck and the chest, and man, that looked brutal, and he just walked it off like a Titan does. And the Beast Titan just was way back there, so Beast Titan might not even been on the wall either. I wonder where he was, because he just kind of popped up too. Just boom, boom, boom. Suddenly the Beast Titan's chucking rocks, so there's no tomorrow. So yeah, I have a couple questions about how that all worked. Actually, now that I get a better look at this one bit at 2147, one of the Titans back there has looks like a backpack, like a box on his back. That could be where Berthold is. That could be, because it's a box, like I said, box with holes in it for pets. That could be Berthold, because when Berthold was running away with Reiner, like in the whole, what was her name? I'm blanking on her name, but the other, the one that transforms into the midget Titan, that one. When Reiner was running, Berthold was like on his back and stuff, being protected by him. So this could be kind of like that, Berthold, he's not ready to transform yet, so he's just hiding for protection inside of the back of a Titan, in a box. So I'm guessing that's where he is, in that little box there. So I'm just throwing that out there in case I'm right. Because I don't think the wall would have holes in it like that. I just don't. Anyway, I thought, like I said, I thought this was a great startup to the next season. It's got the conflict fully, the battle to come is pretty much fully set up now. We have, all of our people are at this location, and most of the bad guys here have revealed themselves, just not Berthold yet, who's still hiding in the box, like I said. So, next episode, we actually have to really attack each other. There were some attacks here, sort of, like Reiner stabbed somebody stabbed Reiner, but there wasn't really much actual combat there yet. Just a couple quick shots. Next episode, we should get into some real fighting, not just a couple stabs and a rock throw, like some real swirling around, slicey, punchy, chompy. That's what I expect we get with next episode. So that'll be cool to get into. We do have some pretty powerful people here, like Mikasa and Levi. So hopefully we can get something done. Even if Eren has to recover a little bit before he can go Titan again. I really don't know what the cooldown is of the Titan. I really don't know at all. But hopefully it's not too long, because we probably need him to transform at some point. We could probably buy time for a little bit, but I think we really need Eren to transform into a Titan to really have a fighting chance here. Anyway, I think I've talked enough as it is. Anyway, I'm glad to have the show back, basically. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.